You don't even know what. Before you go.
Don't disrespect
No.
him.
Designation card. I want to see his designation card. I want to see his designation card. No. You wind your neck in. Off you trot, little piggies.
The auditor is filming a police station from a public pavement, perfectly legal. An officer storms out, immediately aggressive. Is that the way you approach a member of the public around here? Watch how he dodges giving his name and number. That's not a mistake, it's a control tactic. But when the auditor refuses to engage without identification, things shift fast. What happens when an officer realizes he's not dealing with someone who'll fold? Thanks to Audit Ed for letting us cover and break down this police audit. Make sure to subscribe to his channel and like his videos. His link is in the description below.
What is it?
Any particular reason for filming a police station?
Excuse me? Is that the way you approach a member of the public around here?
Yeah, normally.
Alright, well I'm not going to be speaking to you then. Well, what's going on here?
I'm just asking why you're filming.
Because I can. What's your name and number?
First of all...
No, I'm not going to speak to you. Do you want to identify yourself?
I don't have to identify myself.
Do you want to identify yourself?
You're filming a police station.
Yeah, you identify yourself there. 2541 Jenkins, yeah? Okay, so the reason I'm filming the police station today is because I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were just coming out to see if you needed any assistance.
Not at all. I'm outside the police station. If I needed assistance, I would have gone in.
Okay, no problem. That's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
We're just coming out to make sure you're okay.
That's fine. I'm fine. You're dismissed now.
You don't dismiss me.
I actually do. You're a public servant. I'm a member of the public.
What's your name?
I think you're fine with crown servants, so you need to get your facts right.
I think we need to take some details off you. What's your name?
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Well, at the moment you're filming a police station.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
No, listen.
I am listening. What crime?
You're filming a police station.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
And at the moment, for security purposes...
What crime do you suspect me of committing? What crime do you...
PC Jenkins finally gives his caller number. But here's the first legal lie. You're dismissed. A police officer cannot dismiss a member of the public from public land. That's not a power they have. The reason this matters? He's pretending his authority extends beyond the law. Then watch him demand details for security purposes. But security isn't a legal ground for detention. So why is he still talking? Because his ego's now in charge.
Suspect me of committing?
Well, at the moment, you're filming the police station.
And what crime is that?
I don't know what your reasons are.
Sir, we go on what we do know, not what we don't. So what crime do you suspect me of committing? Could you please articulate legislation? If you're not going to articulate legislation, this conversation is over.
Okay, that's fine. If you don't want to talk to us,
yeah. So I told you, you are dismissed.
There's obviously you don't need to say that, do you?
Well, I'm saying it.
The reason that I'm speaking to you is because you're filming the...
I don't care. You haven't identified yourself, so I'm not going to speak to you. So now you want to identify yourself. Your policy says you have to at the beginning. All right.
Right.
Now I'll see your warrant card also.
You're also.
Show me your warrant card.
Hold on a second.
End of conversation. Not at all. Listen. You are not even a police constable. I suggest you hush your gums.
You need to wind your neck in.
Oh, I need to wind my neck in. Okay, so having my neck wound out is a crime, is it? Is it? What crime? I'm not being arrogant. Listen, and you're not being disrespectful to me right now by running your mouth at me.
How do I know?
Who do you think you are?
How do I know what you're doing? I don't understand what you're doing.
Listen, do you need to know?
At this moment in time, you're suspected for a terrorism offence.
Oh, section 43? Section 43?
You're filming inside.
Is that section 43?
You're filming inside the police station.
Is that section 43?
You're filming inside.
Is that section 43?
Stop interrupting.
I'm asking you, constable. I'm asking you, constable. I'm not going to speak to you anymore. Is it section 43?
Why are you filming a police station?
Is it because I can?
Well, at the moment, like I say, you can't.
Could you, if you want to articulate legal legislation that says I can't, then I will. Let's wind it in. Let's wind it in. I'm going to ask you a specific question. What you just said there in regards to the terrorism, yeah, are you talking about section 43?
I'm talking about somebody...
No. Sections. Legislation, please. Let's talk legislation.
I don't need to talk legislation.
Do you know it? If you're not going to talk legislation, this is over.
Right. I'm asking you why you're filming a police station.
If you articulate a crime which says that I am at liberty to give you that, listen, you just asked me a question.
For the camera, this gentleman is pointing a camera into a police station.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
there's obviously cause for concern.
What cause for concern?
Well, because of the security.
Articulate crime. No, listen. Articulate a crime to me. What? From who? From who?
From all kinds of
From who?
Things,
what are you talking about? Be specific. I'm being specific with you.
Anything that looks out of place. That's
what's
how we work.
Out of place?
Section 43, Section 14 inside nonsense. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act 2000 requires reasonable suspicion someone's a terrorist. Filming a police station doesn't meet that threshold, and he knows it. He's throwing random legislation, hoping something sticks. That excuse doesn't hold up because the law requires specific grounds, not, I don't like your camera. Then the auditor reveals he's an investigative journalist. Watch how the officer's story changes next.
A person that.
All right, so I'll tell you what I'm doing. 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 I'm making a story. I'm an investigative journalist, and I'm gathering content for a story. Okay, there's my reason.
And that's what we're trying to find out.
Yeah, we just told you. I didn't have to tell you,
Yeah.
but I did.
So that's what I'm asking.
No.
I'm not threatening you or anything.
But
like that,
but listen, no,
you.
because you're doing exactly what thousands of police officers do in this country. Okay, you come up to somebody expecting them not to know the law, and you start throwing accusations and shit like that around at them.
That you didn't know
yes,
the
you did.
law.
You came out.
You're assuming that
Man,
I'm.
you.
That you're
What is your
an idiot, and I'm
issue?
not saying
But then
that.
why won't you let me finish speaking?
Because you're not asking.
You weren't.
But I don't have to let you speak.
We were
We don't
asking.
have to let you speak.
But then go away. Go back in and do some actual police work.
As a journalist, surely you should know by asking a
just
question.
listen.
You should get an answer.
Do you suspect me of a crime?
Well, at the moment,
And could you answer yes or no?
I'm a bit concerned as to why you're pointing the camera.
Is
into a police
concern a
station.
crime, sir?
What?
Do you suspect me of a?
like I said-
Do you suspect me of a crime?
Like I say, I'm trying to find out from you
Do
why
you,
you're pointing the camera.
do
into
you
a police
suspect
station.
me of a crime?
Well, at the moment, it's a bit suspicious that you're pointing the camera.
Is
into a police
suspicion a
station.
is suspicion a crime?
No, it's an inquiry.
Okay,
that
no,
will
okay,
carry
no,
out.
no. I don't need the cops explaining bit. Let's talk facts. Is suspicion a crime?
Well, no, not.
No, okay, stop then.
we don't
Okay,
deal
stop
with
then.
just
Okay,
crimes
just yes, you
all
do.
day long.
But do you
No,
suspect?
it's
Do you
a
suspect?
myriad of
Do you
different
suspect
things.
I'm about to commit a crime?
You can.
I don't know.
You can.
Do you?
can-
But if you don't know, why are you here speaking to me? Because
don't know if
it's
you'll
policing
commit
by
a crime.
consent, isn't it? Is it not policing
Yeah.
by consent?
I-
Okay, so when I'm asking you questions to try to understand why you're accosting me and you refuse to answer the
not-
question,
I'm not
you are.
accosting
You are because
What
I'm
was
just a
accosting
normal
you?
member of the public. Yes.
But you're just trying to get.
No, I'm
You
not.
are, you're
I'm not.
No, just let me speak.
I don't care what you have to say.
Okay,
How about
that's
that?
fine.
Jog on.
That's-
Off your trot.
Don't-
There's snout
You're
going
just
on
being
around
rude
here.
now.
Is rudeness a crime?
Yourself look silly
No,
because
but
you're
Is rudeness a
trying-
crime?
You're being rude
Public
to us.
order
We
is.
don't have
Huh?
to engage
Public
with you.
order
so
is.
just
Yeah, public order. But am I using excessive words or
not
behaviour?
this-
So
no,
then
not
don't
this
listen. You don't even know what. Before you go,
alright.
before you go.
Don't disrespect
No,
me.
no, no, no. Designation card. I want to see his
No,
designation
no,
card.
that is enough.
I want to see his designation
Wind your
card.
neck in and get off.
No, 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 no,
Please.
no. You wind your neck in. Off your trot, little piggies.
There's no need to be rude. Good.
Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. Pigs. Bullies. 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 Tried to bully me. Fucking hell, guys. Literally didn't even have hardly anything to even say about the place then. And I got accosted. Wankers. Anyway, talking about public order. All of that crap. I fully got angry then, so I was shaking in my voice and that, so I apologise for that, guys. Try to calm down a little bit if anything happens again. But anyway, in the meantime, guys, it's Ed out, alright? Peace and love as always.
Suspicion is linked to crime. No, it isn't. Suspicion alone is not an offense. The officer admits, "Do you suspect me of a crime?" Well, no. There it is. No grounds, no detention. Yet he kept engaging for over 3 minutes. That's false imprisonment in real time. The auditor walks away calling them piggies. Unwise, but not a crime. The damage? Another unlawful interaction where police assumed authority they don't have. What would you have done here? No crime identified, no search conducted, no grounds established. PC Jenkins attempted to assert dismissal powers that don't exist and cited terrorism legislation with zero reasonable suspicion. This is a textbook example of ego-driven policing. Explained. Under PACE Code A, any detention requires objective reasonable grounds. Filming a police station is not grounds. The officer's refusal to identify himself promptly also breaches professional standards. A formal complaint to the IOPC would be justified here. If an officer approaches you without grounds, you can ask, "Am I detained? On what legislation? What crime do you suspect?" You do not have to answer questions just because they want you to. Support the original auditor's work. Link below. Comment, has this happened to you? Off. And as always, if you learned something new in this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned. This is the accountability lens. We're holding power to account. Fair use credit. This video provides transformative commentary and legal analysis of publicly available UK police audit footage, originally filmed by Audit ED, used under fair use principles for educational critique and accountability journalism.